The woman coated the necklace with her own blood. Right away, her best friend, who was dancing during a live stream, collapsed to the ground, completely drained of energy. The reason she did this was that she'd noticed her body would grow weak every time her best friend touched the necklace. She suspected her friend had been siphoning her energy dry through that very necklace. But when she tried to destroy the necklace, she found that no matter how hard she smashed it with a hammer or burned it with fire, the necklace remained completely unscathed. Just as she was overcome by despair, she unexpectedly awakened a revenge system. All she had to do was drip blood onto the necklace, and it would disable her friend's system. Watching her friend dancing frantically on the livestream, the woman realized that if she didn't stop her quickly, she might end up losing her life again. Without a moment's hesitation, she bit down on her finger and let the blood drip onto the necklace. In an instant, she could feel her strength surging back. Meanwhile, her best friend's system suddenly shut down, and she collapsed to the floor, utterly exhausted from the abrupt energy loss. Panic washed over her immediately. She clutched her bracelet tightly and ordered her system to crank up the energy draining power. But this time, the system didn't respond at all. Desperate to avoid blowing her cover, she quickly ended the live stream. She couldn't figure out why her system had suddenly stopped working. Just as she was wondering if the woman had already died, one of her co-workers ran over to check on her. That's when a devious idea popped into her head. She decided to activate her backup plan. While her co-worker wasn't looking, she slipped another necklace into the co-worker's clothes. In the blink of an eye, the system kicked back into gear. The friend perked right up, brimming with energy once more. But the co-worker standing next to her was so weak she could barely stay on her feet. Satisfied that her plan had worked, the friend turned on her heel and left to resume her live stream. On the other side of town, the woman stared at her phone in confusion as she watched her friend still dancing away on the live stream. She'd clearly disabled the system, so why did her friend seem to have an endless supply of energy? She hurried back right away, determined to get to the bottom of things. But as soon as she walked through the door, she saw the co-worker lying weakly on the sofa. It hit her in that moment. Her friend's system wasn't just designed to drain energy from her alone. She pretended to be concerned and asked the co-worker what had happened. When the co-worker told her she'd suddenly felt completely drained of strength, the woman knew her suspicion had been spot on.